Grief isn't always visible. Sometimes it's that quiet ache that you carry in private, as the world only sees the face that you put forward. Today, I want to honor both the hidden sorrow and the courage that it takes to keep showing up. Grief isn't always loud. Sometimes it's that quiet ache behind your smile, the hidden tears that fall when no one's watching, the exhaustion of pretending that you're okay, especially when you're really not. For many, this quiet version of grief feels invisible, especially when the loss is that of a beloved pet. The world doesn't always understand how deep that bond runs. The silent act at home shows up as how their absence can change the rhythm of your whole day. It isn't just the loss of them physically, it's everything that surrounded them. It's the routines you had, the care you gave, the way you moved through the world because they were part of it. The quiet moments that were once filled with their presence. It's now that empty space beside you on the couch. It's the silence of their absence, and it's deafening. It's noticing how your body still moves through the familiar motions, reaching for the food bowl, turning toward the door, listening for a sound that doesn't come. It's the places you went together, the park, the trails, even the pet stores, each one carrying its own echo of a memory. It's the toys and the beds that now hold the stillness that feels too loud. And beyond the tangible, it's also the identity of you that shifts. The part of you that was their caregiver, their anchor, their safe place, and how they were that for you too. That role doesn't disappear overnight. It actually lingers, searching for somewhere to land. This is what makes grief for your animal so layered. It's not only about missing them, it's also about missing the rhythm of who you were when you were with them. The structure, the purpose, the soft daily exchange that grounded you both. And that's why it can feel so disorienting. Because your nervous system, your heart, your very sense of home was built around a shared connection. And that's now transformed. In my recent blog, I explore what I call the duality of grief. The version of you that the world sees and the version of you that grieves behind closed doors. Both are true, and both deserve space. Whether you're grieving before, during, or after the loss of a pet, you might find yourself caught between these two worlds, showing up for life while quietly carrying this invisible weight of your sorrow. If that feels familiar, I just want you to know that I see you. I see you in the dual side of this grief, and I'm inviting you to gently acknowledge your own truth that both are part of your grief journey. Being functional doesn't mean you're okay or not grieving. It just means you're finding a way to move through each day while your heart continues to mend on its own time. Your bond with your pet hasn't ended. It's reshaped. It's evolving. And it lives on, not in the same way, but in a deeper, quieter one that you are now discovering. Grief has two faces, the outer mask and the inner ache. Functioning doesn't mean you've stopped grieving. You won't forget them. You can't. You just carry the love that you shared with them now in your heart and soul. And as time moves, grief does soften, and you learn a new way to carry the grief and make space for something new, which is a more profound kind of love. One that is less about feeling broken and more about remembering. You're learning to hold your shared love in a new way and understanding how it continues to hold you. If you'd like to explore more about this, I've written a blog about this really tender in-between space, and I invite you to look at this reflection of how walking this path of love and loss and remembering is. You'll find the link in the description below. And I know the ache you carry in private, the silent grief behind your smile, the heaviness that no one else sees. And I know the mask you wear in public, keeping life moving while your heart quietly breaks. I'm so sorry that you're here feeling all of this. It's tender and it's real and it's heavy. But I'm also glad that you found your way here to a place that sees it and honors it and doesn't ask you to hide it. Your grief is a reflection of your love. And even in the quiet moments, I want you to know you're not alone. You're remembering and you're honoring and you're carrying your bond now in a new, profound way.